Okay, here we go. So I painted my pages black and white to get started. And then I've got a bunch of things here that I'm going to try to collage on. Trying to find colors. Lots of black and white. Yeah, I save this kind of stuff. Seriously. Okay, anyway, so what I need to do is start tearing. Sorry about the dogs. Start tearing. Baby, no. Alright, I've got that. And then I kind of got an idea about this too. There. So I'm wondering what would happen if I put that together like that. That would be cool. That would be cool. Just gonna tear this off. Get some glue going here. I'm just using Mod Podge. When I work in my art journal, I don't tend to use my best stuff. So I'm using just some Mod Podge and a brush that I've dedicated just for using glue. So I'm thinking to set her kind of like this. There. Now I need to go under here and glue that down too. There. I want this to go flat, so I'm going to really scrape from the middle out, and that tends to get rid of some of the air bubbles and the wrinkles. Alright, so I have that on. Now I'm thinking, just tear some of this into pieces and start filling in the page a little bit. Alright, now I have some words. Well, wreck that. I almost said I bucketed that up. Almost said that. Alright. Add some more stuff here. Making sure that I'm not putting anything on upside down, because I have done that too. Now I've got some stickers. I could put that on to fill up space. Odds. And here's one that says ends. There, I could put that on. Yeah, here's another one. We'll just put this somewhere. Put that down there. And when I get to my creases in my page, I make sure that I press it in really well. Alright, it's not too wrinkled. I can get rid of that. Oh yeah, here's a great one. This says, "We are connected." Perfect. And it's in black and white. So, I can put that over here somewhere. Oh no, get off there. Oops. Connected. Down here. And we are just rag up the edges a bit. I like it better when the edges are ragged rather than straight like this one. You're not invited to this party. Get out. Alright. We are connected. Oh, I'm liking this. Yeah, I'm liking this. Alright. Now, get off me. Now I can just start filling in some of the space. Like this. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a two-parter because this isn't going to happen all that fast. But there. I need this one other place. I try to use things in threes. They say that's pleasing to the eye. So now this is oh yeah, bingo, bonanza paper, I think. There's nothing safe for me, seriously. There, I can put that down. And it's really looking like a hot mess. But eventually it'll be awesome. Right now, I got a hot mess on this table, on this desk. I need something else. Maybe that. And since I used it there, I should use it somewhere else as well. And there's another place it can go. And one more place it should go, maybe there. There. Now, I got stuff happening here. I kind of like what's happening. I want to make sure it's stuck down really good. Now it needs to dry. And I have a hairdryer, an old one that has one speed and it's not hot. It takes forever. But I will go and dry this, and then I think I'm pretty much finished with what I'm going to collage on here. I like this. I like this. I don't mind it. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry and see how the video's going. Okay, I'm back. This is all experimental at this point. Alright, what I've done is I've gotten it dry and I've used these dots from something. I have no idea what they're from, but oops, I've put them on just helter-skelter wherever it felt like it needed it. And now I'm going to make this my focal point, so I need to make some of this disappear. So what I'm going to use is a bit of black and a bit of white. And I'll probably use a sponge. I will also be using some burnt sienna and some parchment. So again, these are just craft paints. Later I'm going to be using some hand sanitizer because I don't have any baby wipes right now. So I'll just use either Scott Towler Kleenex and hand sanitizer. But what I want to do is make sure that I bring out my focal point. And so I'm using my sponge, dip it in a little, dip it off, wipe it off, and then try and get this focal point going. And making some of the background disappear a bit. After I put on the little dots, I used some clear gesso just so that my page would have some bite, some tooth to it. So I want to bring this out a bit. So I'm going to just keep patting away and tapping away at this until I get something happening here. So now I'm going to take a little bit of black, and I really don't want too much, but I want to add some depth in here so that it doesn't look quite so ragged. There, that's doing it. And I don't want to lose all of the background, and I don't have any glazing medium right now. I have some slow dry that I could use, but yeah, slow dry. And I don't like that very much. I don't like that product very much. I haven't had a lot of success with it. So now I'm going to go over to this other page and get some gray and some black happening here to sort of blend this in. Not liking the sponge. I don't want to lose it completely, and that's why I'm going to be using some hand sanitizer. That sponge. Come up here because again my letters are focal point. My words, rather. So getting a bit of gray happening, and that's okay. I want to lose my C. Yeah. Okay, that's kind of happening. I'll come in with some darker here. I didn't have a plan. I didn't start with a plan. Some people plan it all out, and you know, as far as composition goes, I work better by just letting it happen, and a lot of my art is just letting it happen. Alright, now I have a sense that I need to get some of that off in places. So this is where I'll use the hand sanitizer. And I'll just squeeze a bit on my paper towel. And then I'll just bring a bit of this out. You don't want to be too rough, but neither do you want to have it too precious, right? So just get a bit more hand sanitizer. And I just happen to have this kind, I have no idea, Safe Tech, Citrus, whatever stuff. So, and it works. I tried it on another piece there. So we haven't quite lost that background. But now I know it's too plain for me. So now I need to just do some mark making. And when I mark make, I'll use anything I've got. And I use my fingers. And as you can see, I've even chipped this off trying to clean it. The nail tech hates me. Now I might just make some marks in here with my fingertip. Just stand out a bit more. And that's sort of tying in this rust color that's over here. My D. But I'm going to come back in and do some pen work, so that'll help bring some of this back out again. I don't know if that's standing out enough. There, that's looking better. The dark was not working. That's working. And when I use my finger, I feel like it kind of gets directed by what's happening under there. Yeah, that's better. Okay, and I'm thinking... Okay, now I'm going to start messing stuff up if I don't leave it alone. So now I'm going to let this dry. Oh, I've got a straight line there. I should have a straight line other places. There. Okay, I'm going to let this dry, and I'll be right back. Okay, it's the next day, and I'm just going to focus out just a bit. And it's dry, so now I need to do something about these stark dots, and I was thinking to use just a felt pen, washable felt pen, just to introduce another color, because it needs something. It's too plain in the background. So I'm going to just put some color on some of these dots. I'm sort of working at an odd angle here. Where's my other one? There it is. And then what I need to do is just get a brush and sort of soak that in. I'll have to seal this afterwards, and I will actually show you how I do that, what works best for me. And there, I just needed some more color because it was pretty plain. There, just add a bit color to this. Yeah, I'm liking that better. It sort of gives it that ephemeral look, kind of misty look. Now, I got some pens from the art journal teacher down in Yuma, the Uniball Signal. And she orders them in bulk from China, and they are the best. Nothing, no skipping, no nothing. You really get a lot of good movement with this. So I'm going to go in here and bring her eye out and bring his eye out a little more. And I want to smudge it because I don't want it to be stark white, but it gives you a chance to make more marks, because that's what art is mark making. And so now I can go in and make some more marks. And I just told you it doesn't skip, and this one's running out, so it's kind of skipping. I need to redo these letters a little bit so they stand out a little bit better. Again. And that helps, because I kind of lost some of the white on these words, and I want them to stand out better. Oops. It's actually scratching. I used clear gesso on this, so kind of scratching my pen nib, but should be all right. I'm going to order a bunch more of these pens. On the blog, I did put up a link to where you can get these pens. And if you need to ask, ask. So, the other thing she taught us about using pen was, don't make one line, make several. And then if your line's not perfectly straight, it looks like you meant to do it. So I've got that part done. Now I can use the black. I can come in and bring out her eye a little bit better, and his eye a little bit better. She looks cross-eyed, doesn't she? Oh well, that's part of it. Okay, so a bit more mark making. And while I was checking through my stash of stuff, well, okay, hoard of stuff, I happened to find a crown, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to use that. There, that takes away from the starkness of those marks. That's not quite dry, so I can't do much with that. Actually, I really like this page. And now, I found this crown sticker. And I decided... I love being half blind. Jeez, I can't get that off. Get off. Okay, where there's a will, there's a way. It's about the part about having stuff live is that you can show how you can screw things up. And then you can watch a person struggle to try to get things back together again. There. Okay, I really like that page. These pages. And I need to stop because I have a tendency to just keep going until I've got such a mishmash that it's ridiculous. So, you heard me say I have to stop, right? So I do have to stop. So I'm going to leave it at there and say it's done. Afterwards, I am going to spray with my Mod Podge spray to seal this. And then we'll call it done. Also, I am making sure that I put a date on. There. Good enough. Do you like it? I do. I do. I like it. If I do anything else to it, I'll let you know. Oh yeah, the eye thing. There. That's what it needed. And you just keep going until you have what feels good to your soul, I guess. Alright, awesome. I'm going to upload this video. Thank you.